Hi, welcome to this Awkward Geeks channel. My name is Maria, and I wanted to discuss goal planning and how I didn't achieve part of my goals for 2023 and what I'm doing differently for 2024. So just to give you a little bit of background on how I do my goal planning. I usually set annual goals at the beginning of the year, right before the year starts. And I try to create SMART goals, which, what does it stand for? Specific, measurable, actionable, and I don't know what the what the R and the T stand for. I try to set my goals using the SMART way, I guess. And so I set yearly goals. I try to make them SMART goals, and then I formulate my plan around those goals. That's how I usually do things. And last year, I pretty much wound up achieving like 50% of my goals, which 50% to me says, okay, I'm doing some things right, but in the same vein, I'm clearly doing some things very wrong to only achieve 50% of my goals. So as I sat down to do my goal setting for 2024, I said, nuh-uh, I cannot do the same thing I've been doing these past few years. Something I tend to do is I bite off more than I can chew. Always and forever. I always try and take on more than what I can actually do. And then two other things, I guess. I tend to underestimate how much I can get done in an hour or within an allotted time. I severely underestimate how much I can get done. Or I should say overestimate how much I can get done. I think I can do more within an hour than is possible. And then I also underestimate how much time and effort a task may take. So, with those two things combined, I am not achieving my goals. So as I sat down to do my 2024 goal planning, and I was going to go about it the same way I always do, have the goals set, those yearly goals, and then formulate a plan to try and achieve those goals, right? But then, like I said, I bite off more than I can chew, and then I also get distracted by other projects that maybe do not align with my goals, but they're projects that like pique my interest creatively. I'm like, hey, let me try that. Let's add that project to the mix. And that isn't helpful, right? When it doesn't correlate with any of your goals. What I'm trying to say is that I needed more structure when it comes to my goal planning. And I've low-key realized this, but kind of been in denial about my goal setting ways for a little bit now. But this year I was like, okay, I can't do that. I can't keep doing that. And HB90 has kind of been in the picture has been in the background. If you are not familiar with HB90, it is a goal planning system put together by Sarah Cannon, who is also a YouTuber, who is also a planner enthusiast and is a writer, and she's a lot of different things, and this is the way she plans. And so she's developed a course called HB90, and it's kind of been in the background. Like I said, I've been aware, it's piqued my interest, but I wasn't ready yet to take that leap and take the course until I sat down this year, and I was like, nope, I can't keep doing what I've been doing because it's not working. 50% is not good. And I also took her Publish and Thrive course last year. I thoroughly enjoyed the course. I got so much out of it, and so when it came to taking that plunge, I was more than willing to, because I had taken her Publish and Thrive course. I saw, how much time and effort she put into that and how much I got out of that. So I knew I wouldn't be disappointed with taking HB90, and I certainly wasn't. And I took the HB90 course, and I don't think it'll open again for enrollment until March. Don't take my word for it. But it's only opened like 4 times out of the year. And it is a 7-day course, although if you need to take a little bit longer to complete the course, you can totally do so. It's self-paced. It is a quarterly goal planning system. And I've always, I've been aware of like quarterly planning. Like, you don't have to just plan your goals for the whole year and that's it, right? You can set goals quarterly, monthly, weekly, but I've always just done yearly. I really want to find more structure when it comes to goal planning and achieving my goals. And so with HB90, I have definitely found that. And so I'm implementing HB90 for my goal planning this year. The only thing I'm kind of struggling with right now is how to incorporate the planning portion into my planner. I use a B6ology. I use it for the entire calendar year, just one 365-day B6ology, and I've already set it up thinking I was going to do my goals like the way I normally would. So I didn't set it up with HB90 in mind. So I'm just kind of like trying to figure out how to incorporate it within my B6ology, which, well, actually, what I'm doing currently for this quarter is I actually have a dot grid notebook that I just had lying around, and I think it's actually like almost B6 size, and I had a few empty pages in there, so that's where I have decided to keep track of my HB90 stuff. Yes, so like my goals and my projects and all the tasks related to my projects are all in there. But I don't like that. I would rather it all be within my B6ology planner, because it's just like another thing that I have to like keep track of, and I can't. And one of the things within HB90, like Sarah gives you a lot of different tools that you can use. It even comes with a planner itself that you can download, print, cut, and punch whatever you need to do so that you can incorporate it. But I'm not using any of her planner inserts. I do not want to. Like I said, I have my B6ology, that's my planner, and that's what I'm going to use. So I'm not using her printables for HB90. So like I said, I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate this goal planning system within my planner. This quarter is just going to be, trying to figure that out. There's going to be some growing pains, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So far, I feel like I've gotten a lot out of the course. One of the things you do within HB90 is like task blocking. And this is by no means like an in-depth review of HB90. But I do recommend it. Going through the course alone and realizing how much time like I actually have during the week to complete projects, to complete tasks, has been eye-opening. One of the things the course has made me realize, and it's something I like kind of knew deep down, but again, I was kind of like in denial about it. The fact that I may want to do everything and I may try to do everything, but in trying to do everything, I get nothing done. Nothing substantial, I guess. So like for like the past couple years, I have been bullheadedly trying to create not one, but 2 graphic novels. Something I've never done before. I've never drawn a graphic novel, but here I am thinking, oh, well, I'm gonna do not 1, but 2 graphic novels simultaneously, and then I'm gonna get them published and out in a year. And that has been, and it's been a couple of years now. So, like, I was just very unrealistic with a lot of the goals and the projects I have been taking on, and going through HB90, like, that really solidified that for me. Like I said, like, I knew trying to create 2 graphic novels simultaneously, like, I knew, like, that was a bit much, and that deep down I knew I needed to take a step back and pull myself back into reality, because that goal of trying to do 2 graphic novels at the same time when I've never created a graphic novel in my entire life, like, how delusional. How delusional. So HB90 like helped me like put things into perspective and bring me back to reality, and kind of like it made me accept the fact that, you know, you can't do everything, you know. As much as I try to, as much as I bullheadedly and stubbornly really try to cling to that goal of publishing 2 graphic novels at the same time, creating 2 graphic novels at the same time, of course it didn't happen, because it was such an unrealistic goal. And so HB90 like has really pulled me back into reality. It's provided a lot more structure to my goal planning, and more importantly to like the projects that I can take on. So that is it for this video. It was just a little bit all over the place, but hopefully you got some entertainment out of it or something. Hit the like button if you want, subscribe if you want, and thanks for watching this video.